We've got a special interview coming up with Island local legend Shannon Tanner. Welcome everyone, it's Painkiller Fridays. We're out here at Pool Bar Gyms on North Forest Beach with local and Colorado legend Shannon Tanner. How are you, Shannon?
I'm great, Tristan. Thank you so much for having me. The coveted Painkiller Friday.
Shannon has been to the bar where the Painkiller was invented. Tell us a little bit about that, Shannon.
Yeah, I do a sail with 5 sailboats and about 20 couples, and we go be pirates for about 8-10 days.
Oh, man.
And my favorite place in the world is a little place called White Bay on Yost Van Dyke, and it's a little bar there called the Soggy Dollar, and that's where this Painkiller came from. And it's just, they call it the Soggy Dollar because you have to kind of moor out and jump in the water and swim in, so everybody's got wet dollars. And they hang them up. When I first saw you do this, I said, oh my God, my old pal Tristan, I'm gonna have to hook up with him and come out there and make a footprint on this Painkiller Friday.
So there you go, folks. That's the story of Painkiller Fridays, the Soggy Dollar with Shannon Tanner. Midsummer, mid-July, the heat is here, lovely breeze, Pool Bar Gyms is packed.
Really. And you know, we've had a few rainy days, so to have a blue sky day just brings it out in everybody. Everybody's happy.
It's been interesting that the summer this year, we've had almost like 20 years ago, a storm come in for maybe 15, 20 minutes almost every day.
Yeah.
It's cooled off the air a little bit, kept the swimming pools a bit cooler. For those of you that don't know, you've been in the real estate now a number of years, crushing it at Sotheby's.
I've been selling real estate for about 10 or 12 years, secondarily to obviously my big shows and stuff, but I pivoted during the pandemic full-time to real estate and then kind of playing secondarily, and it seemed to be a good payoff. It was a good decision. So
yeah. Well, everybody knows Shannon from his shows. I don't know if everybody knows, but Shannon has been not only crushing it in the Hilton Head market for 30 years with his live music shows, but also in Colorado and Beaver Creek.
Yes.
I've been fortunate enough with my family to see you out there at the Powder 8, right?
Yeah, Powder 8. I actually did the show there for 30 years. It was McCoy's, and then it became kind of morphed into Powder 8, and just kind of a second life for me, really a huge part of my life. My son was born out there, and we have a great part of our life out there. So yeah, I've got a lot of family and a lot of friends out there, and so most certainly a second home for me out there in Beaver Creek and Vail.
Well, it's certainly a special part of the world, as is Hilton Head. We've both been blessed to enjoy over here. The real estate market, what's your take on the current situation, and what do you got going on with your business?
Well, I have 23 listings right now.
Wow.
And I have buyer clients calling me, you know, every other day. So I'm incredibly busy and trying to balance that with being Shannon Tanner in Hilton Head and doing the show nightly. As you can imagine, I'm probably getting close to being as busy as you and Rick. The market itself, honestly, even if it normalizes, which is what I think it may happen, it's still going to be a tremendous, demand for real estate in this area, and a low inventory. I think moving forward, I think that'll continue as well. But what I found is that, you know, when you take markets like Vail, Colorado, and Hilton Head, and places like that, those places are last to be affected in that, because there's such a high demand. Everybody wants to come here and live this lifestyle.
There's a lot of different news out there, but what we're seeing is an incredible opportunity still. There's lots of buyers moving into these second home markets. COVID changed the mindset for a lot of second home buyers, a lot of business people. It's a wonderful opportunity right now that a little bit more inventory is available for those buyers. Sellers may have to do some repairs now, like it always was. Yes. And the buyers feel like they're getting a little bit of a fairer deal than maybe through COVID, where it's like cash, no repairs, 100 grand over ask, right?
Yeah, that was a little crazy. Watching my friends, you guys, what you have done in the short amount of time with Coast is incredibly inspiring.
Thank you.
Not only to me, but to everybody that watches quietly from afar. If you watch you guys, there's no indication that there's any slowdown whatsoever, at least from my perception.
Well, we're certainly running hard. Real estate is always selling in this market. We're very blessed. People want to come here, and once they buy one property, often their family members are right behind with them, because it's not just purely about the market here, it's a lifestyle. And they're like, wow, we get this great weather 9-10 months of the year, the fabulous beaches, you know, the whole thing, isn't it? Great family place, all the activities that we all get to enjoy here. I've admired you from afar with everything you've done with your concerts, and now, you know, you've become a big player in real estate, crushing it in the Buford market.
Yeah.
I heard you just broke a record on the beach out there?
705 Rock Beauty was a big sale there. I ended up doing 4 more oceanfront listings there that I have right now that are most certainly listed at the top of the market of anything that's been listed there. And so, yeah, I'm very, very fortunate.
That goes to show, if you're ever considering buying or selling in the Buford market, this guy knows the market out there more than most of us. That's an incredibly beautiful place, and often I think about Buford as a very good value as well.
It is. You know, anything once you leave the microcosms of Vail or here and get out further out, it all of a sudden becomes a tremendous value.
Right.
And people that are buyers that you know, are buyers from the Northeast and stuff, they look at that and they would know what they would have to pay for that if it were in Hilton Head or even somewhere else. So
I was looking at some aerial shots of Fripp Island, and that, I believe Pat Conroy lived out on Fripp.
He did.
But it is incredibly beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the old North Forest Beach back before it was as developed as it is today. But you're playing every Tuesday?
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Tuesday is the fireworks,
That's right?
I can attest to it. It's a fabulous night out. I take my kids out there. You do a fantastic job. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you, my friend. And thank you for your friendship. This guy right here, he's salt of the earth, as good as they come.
I'm Tristan O'Grady. This is Shannon Tanner. We'll see you soon somewhere on Hilton Head Island.